Kalymnos, the sponge island. Famous for its sceneries, food and its more traditional take on life in comparison with more touristy islands, such as the neighboring Kos. If there are two things, one present and one historical, thing Kalymnos would be famous for, it would currently be the climbing scene. It is known as one of the best climbing locations in the world, and its legendary sponging history, with the men of the island diving for what is known as Kalymnian gold. Many people will never make it further than Pothia for a day trip or for the famous 3 islands trip that are popular on both Kalymnos and Kos. Kalymnos is truly an island with many legendary stories for such a small island. A quick disclaimer, this top 10 takes advantage of the fact that Kalymnos is great for island hopping, so not all spots will be physically located on the island. Before we start, feel free to subscribe to Globus Travelers for more videos. Number 10. Panormos. Panormos is located 5 kilometers northwest of Pothia or slightly south of Myrties and Massouri. It is one of the more popular areas on the island for tourists due to having several beaches, bars, restaurants and hotels. The most famous beaches are Cantonia, Linaria and in northern parts of the town Platys. In the southern parts you will find the monastery of the Holy Cross. The walk up there is a little bit steep. Before going up there you should almost pass Church Agios Athanasios. If you continue walking south you will end up finding a small chapel. Number 9. Pserimos. Pserimos is a small island east of Kalymnos. The island is a part of Kalymnos municipality. The population was reported at about 80 persons in 2011. The main parts of the economy is the tourism occurring in the summer. The beach is full of cafes and tavernas. You can easily enjoy your meals or coffee with your feet in the sand. The beach is of high quality with soft sand that you can't really find on Kalymnos. Pserimos has several hiking options and beaches, but it's mostly off-road. If you want to discover the island fully, please take the ferry, not the excursion boat, or even stay a few nights. Number 8. Pothia. Pothia is the main town and capital of Kalymnos. If you continue further into the valley behind the port town of Pothia, you will find Chura, the old capital. After the 1850s, when the pirate raids decreased, the population of the island went down closer to the water and the convenience it brought for commerce, trade and fishing. Today, Pothia is the center of the island, functioning as the main public services. During daytime the town will be busy with tourists coming with the excursion boats from Kos. During nighttime the town completely changes and gets a more lively and local atmosphere, at least during the summer. Number 7. Vathy. The village of Vathy is located in the greenest valley of the island. If you go from Pothia, you'll have stunning views of the ocean and see a lot of fishing farms. If you go by car from northwest, you'll go through the farming center of the island, which is popular for its citrus fruits, figs and almonds. Down the small port, excursion boats will frequently come by with tourists from mostly Kos for a smaller stay. You will also often see the locals, as well as tourists, have their attempts at cliff jumping. You can also take a kayak and paddle outside the bay area and even find hidden beaches. Number 6. Massouri and Myrties. This is all about the views. Well, not only, but the views towards Telendos is absolutely breathtaking. Nothing beats coffee in the morning on a balcony with the amazing sea view, as well as being able to see what was once one island, not 2, but it broke into 2 due to an ancient earthquake. Massouri and Myrties is the most popular tourist destination on the island, but the atmosphere is still nice and slow paced even in peak season. Not taking dinner time into account, then it can get quite busy. The resort offers all the amenities such as more luxurious and budget options, hotels, restaurants, bars, small supermarkets and rental shops. Number 5. Palionisos. On the more barren east side of the island you will find this lovely bay. The main attraction is the quiet, sleepy beach. Palionisos is neither super crowded or organized. It's not the best beach on the island in my opinion, but it's easy enough to get to and feels very private and secluded. As with most Greek water, it's crystal clear and invites you in for a swim. You will find a few tavernas, one on each side of the beach, so you can easily stay the whole day and enjoy any necessary amenities. Number 4. The Three Islands Boat Excursion. Possibly one of the best boat excursions in Greece. To be honest, I haven't tried that many, but this was the most memorable one. The one from Kalymnos differs slightly from the ones from Kos. The Kalymnian route usually starts from Pothia, goes to Vathy, Vathy and then Pserimos. I have done this one many times. But the footage I have is from the one from Kos Town. It goes from Kos to Pothia, then Vathy and Pserimos. This means the one from Kos does not visit Vathy? Well, some might, as there are many boats from Kos Town. Vathy is awesome from jumping from the boat, and there is a small story to be told about the house on the island. Pserimos is of course great, and you could find more information previously in the video. Number 3. Kos Town. I did warn you, there would be several places on this list that wouldn't be on Kalymnos, and Kos Town was the hardest one to include. But it's just so different from what you'll find on Kalymnos. Kos Town is busy, has so much history, architecture and old ruins. It has a nice harbour, huge variety of restaurants, cafes and shopping. I suggest after arriving with boat to walk along the seaside and maybe grab some lunch. Then head to Eleftherias, Central Square, and use this as a base for going to places like the Tree of Hippocrates, the Old Town and various Roman era ruins. Number 2. Telendos. This small beautiful island was once part of Kalymnos. In approximately the 6th century, the area was hit by an earthquake which separated Kalymnos into Kalymnos and Telendos. The island is home to about 50 people, give or take, mostly involved in tourism and fishing. You can go for a walk around the island or pick one of the few beaches on the island. If you choose to go hiking, you can find some remains and ruins from old castle walls and buildings. Telendos is also home to some of the best traditional tavernas and restaurants, even if you include the ones found on Kalymnos. Number 1. Emborios. Emborios is the northernmost town on Kalymnos. It is very charming and relaxing. It is the most idyllic place on the island to stay for people who want to completely unwind and relax. It is not the most convenient place to stay on the island, nor does it offer many amenities, rental, excursions, etc. It barely has nothing. But Emborios have just what it needs. A few places to stay, a nice beach area and a small selection of some very nice restaurants. Emborios is number 1 on the list because it is the best representative of what Kalymnos truly offers. Great views, tranquility and relaxation, good food and friendly locals. But compared to other more popular places in Greece, Emborios and Kalymnos just cuts out all unnecessary noise and offers the bare minimum of what you need. And do you really need anything else? Simplicity is truly underrated. And this is the end. If you know anything interesting about Kalymnos, or if you feel like other places deserve a spot in your top 10, please share it with the rest of us. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe and see you in the next video. Take care and thank you for watching.